It's important to practice the Taiji form with the proper mindset and alignment to the Taiji principles. Master Wang has identified 7 guiding principles one must master to unlock the full benefits of the practice. These principles are relaxation, center, concentration, circle, proportion, balance, and coordination. Each principle requires many hours of study under the guidance of a qualified teacher, and they must develop in coordination to cultivate the internal energetic qualities of his Taiji form to the highest level. For Master Wang, one of the signs you are beginning to cultivate internal energy is that you start to develop an energetic trail that flows continuously from movement to movement throughout the Taiji form. The trail is a tangible sensation of qi flow that you experience when all the principles are coordinated. Experiencing the trail is the beginning sign that your Taiji form is moving from merely the practice of external mechanics to developing internal energy. Breaking any of the 7 principles breaks the trail and reduces the efficiency of the form for developing internal energy and cultivating a globe-shaped body. This continuous trail idea is related to the concept of circle in the 7 principles. Master Wang has modified the movements of the 37 Yang Taiji form to be in congruence with his 7 principles. The most notable changes for an observer of another style is that Master Wang does not adopt a 70-30 posture, but instead moves from 100 to 0 to 50-50. Using a 50-50 and 100-0 center distribution helps the practitioner clarify and define the center, moving in a balanced, proportionate, and coordinated way without using any unnecessary tension throughout the form. This 50-50 placement of the body's position allows you to be continuously in the center of the globe shape and retain balance throughout the transitions from one posture to the next. A major benefit of having the body center distributed 50-50 and turning the center before you shift to the new posture is that this allows you to maintain both your center and your balance at all times. Another change one might observe when watching Master Wang's form is the movement between 100-0 and 50-50 occurs by turning the center first and then shifting it into a 50-50 position. When doing the form, you should maintain the center at all times. You must keep your attention on the line from your head, through your spine, down to your lower dantian, and then to your foot. You should never allow your body to lean to one side. If you lean, the center is divided, and your well-balanced position is compromised. Before you can begin to make a turn of the waist, you first need to catch the center line. By consciously catching the center line, you become aware of your center point and are then able to move circularly around it. This centerline axis of the head, waist, and foot all follow the line of balance that gravity provides to connect the whole body as a unit. As the center initiates all movement in the form, you will notice that even the head follows the movements of the center, instead of the head following the hands, as is typically performed in many Taiji forms. In the 50 years that Master Wang has been practicing his art, he's discovered that the form is best practiced as a moving meditation. There should be no focus on the martial function or purpose of the Taiji postures other than as a method for refinement and cultivation of energy by using the 7 principles to develop the body's internal energy. In meditation practice, the meditator is often given a single, specific phrase to repeat or a simple task to perform, such as focusing on the breath. This assists in quieting and focusing the mind. To best practice Taiji as a moving meditation, the mind needs to be calm, peaceful, and still, while maintaining a relaxed awareness and attention to the 7 principles as you practice the form. A focused and calm awareness is needed to make the fine adjustments and coordinate all 7 principles to maximize the development of the Qi trail. This is one of the major reasons that Master Wang does not recommend using any intention to visualize self-defense techniques in the Taiji postures. He believes visualizing an opponent not only distracts from the awareness of the subtle sensations needed to refine the 7 principles, but can also create unnecessary conflict in the mind and introduce subtle tension in the body. Engaging in imaginary conflict tightens the mind and constrains the energy, preventing it from flowing naturally in an interconnected way within your body. If you think that there is some purpose or function behind doing a particular posture, then you are already engaged at just the physical level and not the internal Qi level. Thinking about the martial applications will cause you to lose the trail. You should think of the form as not having any useful purpose. By adopting this approach, you eliminate the applied martial arts mindset, and this will allow you to focus instead on using the trail sensations as a connection method for the unification of the mind and intent and the body. Another key to developing the trail in the body is found in the relaxation you cultivate while doing the Taiji form. When the body becomes structurally unified in a relaxed manner, it will enable you to connect the joints of the body through the ground like a coiled spring or a spiral pathway. By letting the relaxation evolve, you will be able to discover this trail for yourself. Focusing on a martial application of the form severely impairs this development. For an interconnected coordination to develop, the body needs lots of repetitive form practice. Achieving coordination is dependent on such practice. When first learning the form, every move that is made seems very complicated and the timing of the movements needs to be corrected. Eventually, through diligent practice, you will make the transition from feeling the form as very complex to finding it very simple. Your Qi, your form, your body, and your mind will become integrated. The distinct parts of the body will become organized and interconnected in a new way. You will then realize that all movements in the form are only one type of movement. That is, they all have the same inherent qualities present while being performed. A sort of sixth sense develops, and when the body is in motion, the form postures become one unified state of being. It is also important to mention that the various stages in the development of one's Taiji practice must occur one after the other. There are no shortcuts. A person must devote themselves to progressing through each stage. You can't just leap to the end. Faithful daily practice of the form is where it all starts. This sows the seeds that grow and nourish the internal Qi. The external postural differences that are evident in any Tai Chi style is not the issue. Moreover, they should not be the basis for any disputes between the practitioners of one style versus another. The fundamental reason we undertake the practice of any Taiji form, regardless of the particular style, is to use the form to create and strengthen our internal qi energy. In doing so, we will be more likely to enjoy a long, healthy, and harmonious life. Indeed, one of the primary goals of Master Wang's Taiji practice is to cultivate health, rejuvenate the body, and promote longevity. For more information, or to find out where to find a qualified instructor, please email westpinetaichi@gmail.com. Link in the description.